not hearing well, we've got some space in here. If you'd like to come stand and listen, it sounds a little clearer over there. Leave that up to you. We've got a few more toasts coming up. Starting with another friend of Nate's, we have Mr. Christian James.
Hello. You guys hear me? All right. Man, I'm excited about this. So I hear that you're not supposed to roast. It's supposed to be a toast and not a roast. But if anybody's seen the brochure here or the pamphlet, evidently on the corner among roses. So we will officially have a roast tonight. Let me just start off by saying everybody needs a friend like me. And I'm so pumped for you to have a friend in me, a friend like me, to live the rest of your life. And that's all the sappy stuff I'm going to say. But to get to the good stuff, so I think everybody noticed that about every picture had a fish in it, the slideshow, with the theme there. Well, every fish was huge, wasn't it? A little fish. So I'm going to set the record straight. You know where I'm going. So when I came out here, I've been out here for about 3 years or so. Nate and I hit it off, and man, I was pumped to have the opportunity to go fish with the guru, right? I mean, he will never tell you that, but he's absolutely incredible. And so one of the first fishing trips we had, we headed out, we're in his blue truck, and as you know, you have to avoid certain places. You can't sit everywhere in the truck, or you'll get stuck by a fly. It is very important to sit in a very safe place. So we get out there, we're heading down the road, and we're going to the Lower Madison, and Nate's got this place picked out for us to fish. And along the way, I'm just drilling. I'm trying to learn everything I can. And so somewhere along the way, we start getting competitive, maybe, or we start talking about, all right, how many casts are you gonna cast before you catch the first fish? And we're going back and forth. And finally, I'm gonna catch a fish on my first cast. So we get there, pull up, put on our waders. We head to this spot, this beautiful little eddy right behind this big boulder in the Lower Madison. And Nate gets out there, of course, I'm going to let him have his first cast. And he gets out there, and he does this beautiful cast, and as soon as the fly lands on the water, a fish hits it, he sets the hook, and this minnow of a trout hits him square in the chest. It was so awesome. And of course, every time I go fishing with these catching these monsters, I'm catching minnows. That one time, you knew you was getting on the first one, you caught that little minnow. It was beautiful. Another thing that I think is more indicative of who Nate is, and I think, Erica, what you will have for a lifetime is this week, Nate came over to drop off cups for me. And we've got a business, and business is tough, and there's just things that we struggle with, that people struggle with in business. And, I was excited for Nate to come over, talk about the wedding, and are you nervous, are you not nervous? And we spent the entire time talking about me. It was, not only was it refreshing, not only am I glad that I had a friend like him, but he took the time to pray for me, to pray for our business, to pray for people that we care about. And I can tell you, and I hope that you experience this over and over in life, that the weight of the world in Nate's prayer was lifted off my shoulder. And I was able to go to work. In fact, he left that night. He doesn't always leave every night, by the way. we're just stopping in Bozeman, and you can't stay at our house anymore. You gotta go home. Instead of sometimes we're like, let's stay at our house instead of making a trip back to Livingston, but you're not allowed to. But when he left that night, I was so, I think, inspired. I felt like God had breathed into me a new life, and was able to jump online and do the stuff started the next day off well. And so my hope, my prayer, and I think what you have in Brendan Hayes is that depth, the ability for somebody to come alongside you and really pray into you and invest into you. I'm very excited for you to have that for the rest of your life. And I'm going to have to steal them every now and then for that as well. But would it be okay to say a real quick prayer for you guys? So my toast is prayer. God, thank you so much for these guys. And I pray that, God, that you would breathe life into their marriage. God, that you would speak to them in big ways, and that their marriage would ultimately be not about them, Father, but about something bigger than them. And Father, I pray that the unique qualities, the tremendous qualities you have instilled in Nate and Erica would be something that you leverage in big ways. God, thank you for our dear friends, and ask that you would just bless them tremendously. Amen.
So, here.
Our next toast is a trio. For those of you who don't know them, we have Erica's siblings, Angela, and Brenda.
Thank you. So we were trying to figure out how we could contain all of the things we'd like to say about Erica within the confines of a single toast. And that's pretty hard to do. So ultimately we decided that we'd try to use the letters of her name to organize our thoughts. And even though we had to use each letter twice, so please bear with us. So E. E is for expressive. We had a guest from the wedding program that Erica has no shortage of words. She started talking around age 1 like most kids, but unlike most people, she pretty much never stopped since then. And she could carry on a conversation with anyone, and if they run out of things to talk about, she'll just fill in for them. So if you're ever in need of words, Erica's definitely your girl. So E is also for engaged. Erica is not one who's going to live life on a superficial level. She delves into all the nuances of every situation, whether they're the happy ones, the sad ones. And she does the same with her relationship. She is 100% invested in each, her relationships with her friends, her family, her relationship with God.
I'm not texting. I know it's not. Erica is right. Yes, I know that you might be talking about this. But no matter what the situation, Erica is usually right. Let's say, well, she's pretty much always right. Like 80% of the time, every time. But no matter what you ask Erica, there's just a general question about life or where cool spots to go on vacations. Erica always gives you very good straight on answers when you help her to life. And she is.
So R is for real. Erica has never been afraid to be herself. From when she was in grade school wearing crazy hats and advertising t-shirts every day, to middle school when she decorated her girly pink bedroom with sharp jaws and sharp teeth, to the lovely woman that she's become today. And it's really Erica's authenticity and sometimes eccentricity. That's one of the things that other people find the most attractive about her.
Erica's interesting. I don't think I've ever met anyone that could make a dull subject as entertaining as Erica. She could go forever on something that's boring, but make it fun. Whether she's talking about a vacation spot, a book, or this or that, she's stuff that doesn't typically interest me, she can kind of suck me in there. And she's always, you know, like, it was my dad or Tom was saying earlier, that she never quit talking, but she doesn't flatter me. She always sucks in when she's interested. But she's also interested. She always genuinely asks good questions, asking about your life, and she's always genuinely interested. It's not just, you know, making conversation. And every now and then she'll ask a question like, Brendan, what's a combine do? And I'll be like, I don't know, Eric, what do you think it does? I don't know, combines things?
So C is for can-do attitude. If you put a challenge in front of Erica, she is not one to back down. She will take it on full force. And I know Karen Mayville, she was one of Erica's first employers. And Erica showed up at the job on the first day, and Karen had made this list of jobs for her to do, kind of over the summer when she had a little spare time. And Erica did them, almost all of them, on her first day. And I know one of her more recent challenges, maybe still ongoing, was